It's the Pop Culture Hour. I'm your host, Johnny, and with me from Queens, New York, born and raised, Mr. Michael Pappas.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
What up? We have no Emily tonight. She's a little under the weather, so we send love to M. Or as I'm going to start calling her, I'm going to start calling her E.
Like Entourage.
Yeah, so exactly. So you liked Entourage, right?
I love Entourage.
Me too. So like it came up like in conversation with the geek dudes, and then on Twitter I had to mention like I love Entourage. A lot of people don't, and I get it. And I don't think Entourage would really fly today. What do you think?
I mean, I think they'd have to be a lot more self-aware of like the writing, because a lot of that writing wouldn't fly. But like you can still tell the story of Vinny and the boys. Just like there's some episodes that I'm thinking of right now that I think wouldn't fly, but like they could still do it.
Yeah. Sabrina, can you lower the music a little bit?
What's she listening to over there?
I don't know, just like 90s hits or whatever.
Nice. 90s.
The 90s. Dude, the 90s are, I think 90s fashion's coming back. Like Piper's wearing these like jeans that like look like I would have worn in the 90s.
Like
almost,
Janko jeans?
Not quite as wide and bell-bottomish, but like similar.
Yeah.
Like I think Piper's past the skinny jeans like phase, and she's into like different jeans.
Yeah. 90s were cool, man. That was the express yourself decade. Like
I was boring. What did you wear?
Oh, well, I had phases. In like early 90s, when I hit adolescence, I was probably like more thuggish. Like Hugo Boss jeans, Tommy Hilfiger, whatever was cool at the time, Fila sneakers. And then like towards the end of the 90s, when like I was into like the club scene, the rave scene, it was like those big ass jeans, baggy clothes. Yeah, I don't know. I was all over the place. What did you wear?
So I was very I didn't wear any jeans. I can tell you exactly what I wore. I wore like J. Crew LL Bean, Bass Bucks, like were my shoes. I don't think I'd get away with them today.
Probably not.
They were really cool though. They were like obviously I had a lot of pairs, but like some of them were like saddle shoes that like straight up like women wear. They have men versions. I wore those. I wore so the Bass Bucks were my favorite. They were like light beige suede with like orange rubber soles.
Yeah.
With like, you know, my khakis and just LL Bean J. Crew is basically like if we were going out, that's what I would wear. Mm-hmm. Like my casual shit like never really changed. Like, you know, Adidas, Nike, like wind pants and like t-shirts and like thermals, you know, like just lounge around shit never whatever changed. But like if you were like, yo, we're going out to the Mad Hat, which is like a popular bar like near my college, I'd be like, all right. I'd throw on the khakis, the Bass Bucks, and like a LL Bean J. Crew shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I wore. And my hair was very similar to what you see now, except not as long and like parted in the middle, you know. So like I did have like somewhat of the NSYNC haircut going on, just not frosted.
Yeah, I had the NSYNC hair. I had hair once, by the way.
I know. I seen pictures. Very funny, fun.
Yeah, I had like a blowout thing going on.
It is fun to see people that you know and like their different looks.
Yeah. I would love to have seen you in the 90s, like hung out with you in the 90s.
I don't, what was I like? It's pretty boring. I gotta be honest with you. That's pretty boring.
Yeah?
I was looking for love in all the wrong places.
Well, Rich Rich told me like you were like the loudmouth. Oh no, that's right. It was the opposite. You were kind of more. You were like the wingman.
Yeah, I was definitely his wingman, no doubt.
Yeah.
You and Rich talk? Because I can see that. You guys are very similar.
Yeah. I mean, usually in the group, but like we go back and forth on stuff. Usually Star Wars or Transformers. But I feel like once we get out of this pandemic and we could like do stuff and hang out, we'll probably. I mean, obviously you'll be involved, so we'll probably hang out more. I would hope so.
Oh God, yeah. And like
I need dinner, so.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Just try not to chew directly into the microphone.
Right.
Do you what was that toy show you sent me? When was that? Did that pass or is that coming up?
It was either the Sunday that just passed. I forgot about it too. Is that a Sunday that just passed, or it's like next Sunday?
Do you like golden Oreos?
They're okay, yeah.
What kind of Oreos do you like?
I like golden.
They're on sale.
All right, grab some.
All right, cool.
Thanks,
Bye.
Piper.
How old is yours?
Guys.
I know I have headphones. She definitely didn't hear you.
It's always Christmas in the Papa's house.
Nice. Be merry.
Got to get your milk with your Oreos.
There you go.
Golden Oreos are good, dude. Oh my
God.
I had those for the first time recently.
Really? They've been around for a while.
I always go old school.
Well, the classics are irreplaceable.
Yeah.
I can fuck up some Oreos, bro.
I know. I don't fuck with the double stuff though. I'm like traditional old school, single stuffed, proper.
Too much cream.
Gentleman style, exactly.
But like, here's where like I'm a little confused. You're drinking Gatorade with some Oreos.
Because I think I'm really, really thirsty, and I'm really, really hungry, and I wanted Oreos, and I always have milk with my Oreos, but I'm also craving a Gatorade. I'm not pregnant, I promise.
Is someone else? Is Jen pregnant?
No. Not that we know of, no. Not today.
Not today.
No.
All right. So you want to talk some geek news?
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, the big news is the WandaVision finale. Are you all caught up?
All caught up.
Okay. All right. All right. So we didn't get to talk about the last episode with you. So what did you think?
I was pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
I didn't expect those last two episodes to really enjoy them as much as I enjoyed them. It did not. Are we doing spoilers? I guess, right? It's like over.
Yes. So it'll be like the show notes, like title. So WandaVision finale review. So if you haven't seen it, like just check back with us when you do. So go ahead, Mikey.
Yeah. No. I was pleasantly surprised by Agnes's character arc, so to speak, and the big surprise with her as a villain, and just how much I really was just engaged in the story, and really started to care even more for Wanda and Vision and the kids towards the last two episodes. It grew on, like the characters in the show grew on me, because with Avengers I wasn't a big WandaVision like subplot guy. I kind of grazed over it, and then the beginning of this I was like, this is kind of awkward, but I'm here for it. And then I was like getting emotional. I got really emotional, and like Agnes, which character, Agnes, Harkness, like her character was awesome. Like I love that they tied it to Scarlet Witch and like what Wanda's powers are, and I loved how the bad Sword guy, took Vision's old parts and like tried to remake Vision, and then Vision versus Vision. I love that. I absolutely loved Monica's character and like her character growth towards the end, and I have questions because I don't know how she has powers. I'm so confused.
Yeah, it does. I was curious, like, does she have powers? I don't know.
It seemed like it.
Yeah, I don't know, but was it Vision doing his thing, or and now she's the Scarlet Witch? Is Wanda doing it? Who knows? We'll find out soon, I guess.
Yeah.
No, but I definitely liked it. I thought the peak of the show, the pinnacle of the show, was the Hagatha review.
Which one was that?
I meant reveal.
Agnes.
Agnes. What did I say? Hagatha? Oh my god.
Yeah. That was seven.
That
or
was
eight. Seven. End of 7.
yeah. So I think that was the peak of the show. It was Agnes all along, like song. I thought that was the absolute best moment in the whole, was it 8 or 9 episodes, whatever it is. I think I was actually a little let down by the finale. Don't get me wrong, it was good. I thought they would go like maybe a little different way. It just kind of ended okay, here you go. Here's the quote of the show. For a show that completely avoided all cliches and was completely out of the box original, it really wrapped up in a complete cliche way. Like the witches are gonna fight, the 2 soldiers are gonna fight, and everything went away when she took down her fake world. There was like that little tease at the end, where you heard like the kids, was it? When she was like in the cabin practicing or reading the book or something.
Yeah,
so I
Billy,
think
Tommy or Billy are calling out to her.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna get the kids back. And Vision is now White Vision, because he shared his memory with him. The best line was, "I'll need more." What did he say? He said something along the lines of like, "I'll need more information," or "Please explain," or something. Can you expound?
Requesting elaboration.
Yes, thank you. Requesting elaboration. I thought that was complete. That was a great line, a great moment.
I like the analogy of the boat of Theseus, and like how the museum has to replace the wood because the wood rots, and then that whole dialogue, because then it gets really philosophical, and it makes you think too. Because then I started thinking about that shit. I'm like, wait, is it really the boat?
Right. So yeah, that's I remember that in philosophy class. So it was definitely like a meeting of the minds, if you will. So I do like how they wrap that up. So Vision is going to be back. Vision is going to be in Marvel movies, or at least it's open for him to be, and he'll be the White Vision. He pulled a Palpatine, Mike.
He totally swapped the bodies.
He fucking pulled a Palpatine. He fucking threw his consciousness in another body, a Vision clone, if you will.
Yeah, the whole Vision thing, though. Like, how did she bring back Vision to begin with? I saw the flashback in the lab where she jumps through the glass and they have his body parts, and then she takes it, and then she goes back to the house plot that they built. That's how she starts Westview. But I don't understand how Vision got his memories and how she manifested the real Vision in her little world. I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, I just chalk it up to her powers, just bringing him back, because he wasn't real. That's why when he left the red, wall, he started falling apart, because he's part of that world. He wasn't real. Whereas the White Vision was real, because he was a robot in the real world and then entered Wanda's little, town.
Mm-hmm. So the fake Vision was still able to put memories in the real Vision to make real Vision outside of WandaVision.
Yes, there you go.
So if he has Vision's memories, wouldn't he automatically be in love with Wanda, and wouldn't he?
Yes.
So why isn't he at the cabin at the end?
Well, true. Because you can't, you gotta leave some meat on the bone for the later Marvel movies, I guess.
Maybe he's picking flowers. He's picking out the best flowers. He's coming.
Yeah. But I did like that shot of her tearing through that book and just, I guess, learning more and becoming more powerful.
Do you think Agnes was telling the truth? That she's basically the Dark Phoenix, she's becoming like that?
Oh yeah. Scarlet Witch is ridiculously powerful. I think Feige even said like she could have taken down Thanos by himself.
Yeah. Well, she did a number on him. I watched some clips with her against him in Endgame when she rips his armor up pretty bad,
Yeah.
which I was impressed with.
Yeah, so see, even that was better than like we basically had two floating witches throwing like different colored balls at themselves. You know,
But
like take my scarlet blast, we'll take my purple blast.
I gotta play devil's advocate with you though, because like
Please.
because that's a Scarlet Witch like a mega boss at the end of the comic book. Like that's like if you read a Scarlet Witch book, I guarantee you like she's fighting some other like mirrored evil version of herself somewhere, and like that's what those fights are like. It's a magic fight. So I give them props. How about this? I give them props for even attempting to pull that off without it looking too cheesy. And I think what's her name did a great job. The actress who plays Agnes, the
Oh yeah.
wife in Step Brothers, I love her. You know, if the casting was off, I feel like it would have been really, really bad. But like, it sold it for me. I bought it. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, just I was expecting something a little different. That's all. I don't know. I think that wraps up my thoughts on it. What about you?
No, I'm here for it, man. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did. I'm ready. I can't wait to see where this goes. Are we getting to season 2, or are this going to lead into like a book of Scarlet Witch, or a book of like they're doing with Mandalorian characters?
I don't know. I mean, I know we're going to see the Scarlet Witch and Vision in future Marvel movies. But as far as WandaVision season 2, I mean, I hope so. Now that I kind of know what's going on, you know, I would like to see more. I also wouldn't mind a little more of the sitcom stuff. Although it's going to be kind of hard to bring that back because we've already established and Wanda already knows that that's not cool. She can't do that anymore.
Yeah, but unless another witch puts her in one next time.
True. I don't know if they'll go back to that well though. I am looking forward to Falcon and the Winter Soldier in 2 weeks.
Are you? Because I thought I remembered you a couple months ago saying you're like, eh.
I think I'm all in on that one.
Okay.
I'm all in on that one. I'm all in on Loki. WandaVision was the one I was like most iffy about. The cartoon one, What If? Like I'll watch it, but I don't know if I'm gonna like love it.
Yeah.
But I can love anything for a half hour once a week. Like, you know, WandaVision I needed to watch as soon as possible on Fridays because, you know, people are assholes and spoil shit.
Yeah.
But like something with What If, it's like, oh yeah, so Captain America, what if Captain America was evil? You know, like, all right, cool. Like, you can't really spoil that for me. I'll just watch it for entertainment value. You know,
Yeah.
But I think that's a cartoon series. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it all.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed. I'm going back now, but I was a little disappointed that we didn't get a AAA surprise. Like I thought Doctor Strange would have shown up.
Me too.
I still thought Doctor Strange was going to show up because it looked like there was no way for Wanda to win that fight till she threw the symbols on the walls. But
Right.
like, I don't know if they didn't have the budget or.
Well,
if they,
I didn't want No, it's not about budget. I didn't want Doctor Strange to save her. Like I wanted Wanda to get out of that shit herself, but I definitely thought he would be in like a post-credit scene. Like, let me teach you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way, the Skrull brought Monica into the movie theater and said that he wants to see you.
Yeah, probably whoever the leader of Sword is, because the Skrulls work with Sword, I believe. Probably Nicolas Cage, maybe. I'm not Nicolas Cage. Jesus Christ.
That would be cool.
You're right. There's an end credit scene for everybody. What's his name? Samuel L. Jackson.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury. Wow. That's where the Nick came from. Okay.
Oh, I saw a funny meme. that Peter Parker is a big Star Wars fan, but he can't tell that Nick Fury is Mace Windu.
Mace Windu, yeah. Oh, so nice segue. So, what do you think about the Far or No Way Home title for Spider-Man 3, No Way Home?
I think it makes sense due to it definitely makes sense if it's a trilogy and they don't do a Spidey 4, which is doubtful in the way I'm looking at it. But I mean, you got Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. I mean, how many more different play-ons? You're gonna keep playing this on for how many movies? But it's cute. It's fine. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what casting rumors were true, and then the ones that are true, like Doc Ock, like how is that gonna play in it?
Dude, Alfred Molina's like 80 now.
Is he?
No, he's probably in his early 70s. But like, I can't see them doing it. I don't know. That's one of the wackiest rumors I think I've ever heard.
Like, I think that one's official.
He's definitely coming.
I think that one's official. Him and Jamie Foxx are official, and the rest are rumors. Oh, and real quick, just to go back to WandaVision, you know how they used Evan Peters?
Yeah.
For Pietro? I think that was just literally like a meta joke on us. It means absolutely nothing. And then the fact that they made him an actor with a headshot, like they should have just put Evan Peters on the headshot. It would have been like the biggest payoff of it all.
Wait, what about his name? Adam Boner.
Boner. So yeah, how about that was a whole lot of speculating for nothing. Like it meant absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
But I think it was a meta joke on us fans. All right, so back.
Go ahead. No, they like to put us down the rabbit hole because if we go down the rabbit hole, it just gets more fun during these weekly episodes that come out.
Yeah.
All the golden Oreos have arrived.
Yeah.
Oreo buddies tonight. I got the dark side. He got the light side.
Nice. It's so cold.
I put some out.
Thank you.
Actually, I'll just leave this whole thing with you, I guess.
Oh, no, actually, can you just throw that in the kitchen?
Okay.
You're the best.
You got two? Okay. You got two?
I couldn't decide. Yeah, you can just put it in the kitchen. Thank you, buddy. All right, sorry about that. Sorry to interrupt this broadcasting.
No.
Yeah, there's no quieting that hallway.
No. What's up?
Nothing.
Hi.
He wants the passcode. I'm trying to get him something on Roblox. What's the passcode?
You know all the generic ones.
Don't know, dude.
If it's not one of the generic ones, then I don't know.
Can you pause and
I can't pause it.
We're live here. We're live. Thank you.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Christ.
It's fine.
Hold on.
It's fine.
Awkward moment. All right. Okay, so do me a favor.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Because now I'm all lost.
Well, we were talking about how Pietro Evan Peters was a rabbit hole to nowhere. Basically, they did that to troll us, and I appreciate it because it was fun. And I feel like they've done that. They've done that before with us with Star Wars a lot, meaning Disney. I don't mind it. I still think that again, the Spider-Man stuff, if that's true with Doc Ock and with Tobey Maguire and with Andrew Garfield, if that's true, then the multiverse of madness is going to tie into that, which then means that the X-Men are still going to come. I think it's foreshadowing that the X-Men are coming, basically, in so many subtle ways. Regardless, it has nothing to do with it, but I still feel like it's foreshadowing to us, like they're coming.
Yeah. So since they trolled us with Evan Peters, I wonder if Tobey Maguire is playing an actor playing Spider-Man in Far From Home, or Andrew Garfield, or both of them.
Don't you think that would be like too much of a slap in the face to like the fans of Spider-Man 2 and Amazing Spider-Man?
They did it with Evan Peters.
Yeah, but dude, he's like a tier. He's like a C level. He's not like Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 2 is literally debatably one of the best superhero movies of all time.
True.
You may disagree, but like Spider-Man 2.
No. It's the best Spider-Man movie, and if it's the best Spider-Man movie, you can say it's one of the best superhero. Absolutely, I agree 100%.
Yeah. So like I mean, listen, if Christopher Reeve was still alive in 2006 and Superman Returns, if they just had him playing like a Daily Planet play of like reenacting what Superman did in Superman Returns, I'd be pissed off. An example, or if you put Michael Keaton in as a fake Batman in a Christian Bale Batman movie, I would have been pissed off. I don't know. I just feel like that's a low blow to those guys because it means who knows. I don't know if the writing's good, maybe it could be good, but I don't think that would happen. I just would love to see Spider-Verse, like Into the Spider-Verse live action would be sick.
Right, but then is that original enough? Like,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Well, there's all these different Spider-Men in Marvel because it's the Miles Morales is canon in Peter Parker's world in the Amazing Spider-Man comic book, and I feel like they're trying to stay as true as possible to the original material. So if you're gonna have multiple Spider-Men in the original material, why can't we have multiple Spider-Men in the MCU?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely have a Miles Morales. I don't know if you can have more than one Peter Parker, though. I think people would just kind of get weirded out. It'd be really tricky to do. But we'll see how the Flash movie goes. Flashpoint with different Batmen.
I can't believe Michael Keaton's coming back.
Awesome.
You know he's gonna be like badass too.
He was just yeah.
Can't wait.
He was just the Vulture. He was awesome.
I know.
Did you ever see the movie? I think it was Birdman with Michael Keaton.
I heard it won some awards. I think he was up. He won Best Actor.
He was nominated for Best Actor for an Oscar. He lost.
I haven't seen it.
Super good.
Is it like he was an actor who plays a superhero back in the day, and he's like, wow, that's cool.
And he's doing like theater now, like
yeah.
He's like, oh, like basically like you used to be famous. You used to be a superhero movie, yeah.
Yeah. That's
really good.
I gotta see that.
You mentioned Superman. Did you hear J.J. Abrams is producing a complete Superman reboot?
Do you have any other cookies for me?
I did hear that. I don't have any. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of numb about it.
Oh, I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't really. I mean, granted, of all the people you know, I'm probably the biggest Zack Snyder, Superman, Batman, Justice League fan, but it still wasn't great. Yeah. I thought Henry Cavill was a perfect Superman. I just didn't like the Superman movie that much. Superman Returns was terrible. Like, Superman didn't throw a punch in the whole movie.
True.
Kevin Smith pointed that out to me. So we haven't really seen a great Superman movie since Superman 2.
I like Man of Steel.
I like it, but I'm all about a reboot. Like, let's do it the right way. Like, give me an origin story. See, the reason why like a lot of people didn't really like Man of Steel is because you had this perfect Superman in Henry Cavill, and you didn't do an origin story. So like you couldn't fall in love, you couldn't relate. It was just like pick up in the middle, and like I think that's why it failed. And the action was just ridiculous. Like,
well, it did start on Krypton when they sent him to Earth because
that was cool.
Yeah, because Russell Crowe's his dad, and like you see like and his mom was Helen. What's her name? Diane. No, she's so hot. She was hot. Forget her name. Helen Hunt, I think.
Not Helen Hunt.
No, you know what I'm talking about though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I appreciate not the they didn't do the origin, but I appreciate the backstory of Krypton that they covered. That was super cool.
That was cool.
So if they do Origin, when you say Origin, you mean you want to see like 20 minutes of Smallville?
I guess kind of I do. I think the Richard Donner Superman movies, the first two, were just amazing, and I'd like to see it again. Yeah.
Here's my issue with not my issue, just like here's one thing that I have reservations about. If they're gonna redo it and start from scratch, he's gonna reboot it. Like the Richard Donner Superman, I don't know if a lot of people remember, but like the first hour of that movie was the origin, like the build up, and that or the first 40 minutes.
It starts on Krypton.
Yeah, it's long though.
And then I don't think it was that long on Krypton.
No, I'm sorry. Just from Krypton to the Daily Planet, it's like 45 minutes.
I can't remember, but I know I loved it.
Yeah, it's long.
Like you said, you want 20 minutes of Smallville. I kind of do.
Yeah.
I want to go Krypton, Smallville, Daily Bugle. But like he can't be a reporter. I don't know what they're going to make him do now. There's no Jimmy Olsen like newspaper photographer anymore.
Right. Right, that's a good point. I don't know. Maybe you make him an editor, or I don't know.
Blogger.
Yeah. So J.J. Abrams, right? Back to this. I mean, the guy's accomplished. Like he's triumphed so much. I guess I have my love-hate relationship with him because of Rise of Skywalker, which is my own personal issue that I need to get over. Because I love and hate that movie equally. Like my love for that movie and my hate for that movie are equal. Does that make sense? So
yeah. Kind of like how I am with The Last Jedi.
Yeah. So I mean, I think JJ could do a really good job. He wouldn't take it if he wasn't passionate about it either, because it's not like he needs the money or the acclaim.
I hated Star Trek, and I absolutely loved J.J. Abrams' Star Trek reboot. So, and I absolutely loved The Force Awakens, J.J. Abrams' Star Wars, not reboot, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm looking forward to it. I'm just upset they're gonna have to recast Superman, because I mean, dude, no one's better than dude. Henry Cavill was great.
It's not gonna get better than that, man.
He was good. I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there, but
it's funny the timing of this announcement. I mean, we're 2 weeks away from the Snyder Cut, something like that.
March 18th.
Not even. It's like a week and a half.
Yeah.
2 weeks. And then there's another version of the Snyder Cut that's going to be in black and white. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I'll pass on that.
Well, I think a large portion of this version of the film, Superman's in the black and white. And it has something to do with that. He's going to rock that black and white because it's going to charge his powers back for a longer period of time.
Oh, you mean the suit?
No, I know. I do mean the suit, but I think the reason for a director's cut in black and white may have to do with like the death and then the return, but and the black and white suit. From an artistic point of view, I'm saying I think that's his reasoning behind it.
Okay. I mean, I'm just going to watch the color version myself.
Yeah.
But I'm real excited about the Superman black suit, but they messed up because the S should have been white, like bright white, and it's like that silver gray.
Yeah.
So missed opportunity. And if they ever give me my Spider-Man in the black symbiote suit, it better look just like the comics. I want black on bright white.
That's going to happen. There's no way Sony's investing all that into Venom and not going to bring it into their biggest franchise. Like, I can't, and like, I can't see him not getting the symbiote at some point. And then that tying into like Invasion War somehow, because like Secret War, I think the first Secret War was Black Spidey, if I'm not wrong, in the late 80s, early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And Black Spidey's just badass.
Just my favorite Spider-Man. I eventually, when I'm done with my Star Wars stuff, I'm gonna start doing Black Spider-Man stuff. Oh, how was your birthday?
My birthday was a month ago. It was
Yeah,
good.
how was it? Remember last episode?
We only
were
meet we only meet like twice a month now. It was fine. I mean, there's not much to do in midwinter during a pandemic when you're working from home and nobody really wants to be around each other. Because I mean, the vaccine's starting to get out now, but like, I mean, I guess every day it gets better and better. But like, we went out to dinner. There was like 5 tables full of a 20-table restaurant, so we were not near anybody. We were pretty social distance. We went out to a nice dinner and yeah, just had cake and
Nice.
sounds pretty whack, but it actually was nice. I didn't
No,
mind
it sounds nice. It sounds nice.
it. It was nice.
All right, we covered Superman. What is next? What did I save here? Oh, some Star Wars news. Rangers of the Republic looks like the rumor. Shout out to Noah and Corey of Kessel Run for this info. At least that's where I learned it from. I should say that because I know it was out there a couple of times. It looks like oh my god, I'm freezing on her name.
Harrison Dula.
Thank you. Will be kind of like the lead of the show. So that's pretty neat.
Don't you think that was going to happen anyway? They're saying like, oh, that's because Cara Dune's not around. I feel like they were going to do that anyway. I don't know.
Well, I think it's a good idea. I would like to see it. I just don't want to see all of this like Rebels stuff and be the same thing as the cartoon as far as like tone and storyline, because I really didn't like Rebels, especially the last 2 seasons. So I like the characters enough, except Ezra. I hope Ezra dies in a fiery ship crash. That would be awesome. I hope we see Ezra come out and then Thrawn right behind him and like kill Ezra in front of everybody, so you can start to show off with this like tragic moment. That would be awesome. But it looks like we're getting pretty much all of these like Rebels characters, which I don't mind, except Ezra and Zeb. Zeb bugged me. You're no Chewbacca.
No, Zeb. He went with Callus. They're on like went with Callus's phallus. They're on some Zeb planet somewhere. So no, I don't think it's going to be like Rebels. I think it's just going to be Hera's going to be in the New Republic of this crew, getting involved in this Omni show channel crossover and craziness of Star Wars that we're about to hit. I think it's going to be really cool. The Filoni-verse, whatever you call it. But
right, that's good.
If we see space whales, I'm right there saying it with you that they got to stop at the Rebel shit. So.
Yeah, but again, like I'm okay with the characters. It just better be better storytelling, which I mean Disney Plus is absolutely crushing it. So
yeah,
So go ahead, give me Hera, give me Sabine, for sure. Give me Sabine, for sure.
Yeah.
Give me Hera. If you could bring Freddie Prinze Jr. in as like a Kanan, that would be sick.
He dead, Craig.
I know, like a flashback.
True.
What else? Give me Chopper. Chopper rocks.
He does rock.
Who am I missing? Thrawn. Give me Thrawn.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
There's a lot of like side characters, but but a lot of them are OT characters that we know where they're at or they're dead.
Right. So no Ezra, no Zeb, and I'll be okay.
We could get Lando. No, we
Lando.
couldn't.
Well, you want Lando? Mike, call your people. Tell them we want a solo series on Disney Plus, please.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they're getting a Lando series. That's official.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So just
but I meant in this era, in like Rangers.
Yeah. Put Han and Jabba the Hutt in that Lando series, and I'm a happy dude.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they're gonna tie up that Crimson Dawn shit with Maul, and hopefully get Emily Khaleesi, what's her name? Emily, to come back, because that would you. It's a Star Wars movie with an open-ended surprise ending, like that's never gonna get resolved unless you do that. And a lot of people don't talk about it. It's like you pop a Dark Lord of the Sith that's still alive at the end of a film that's gonna have some scheming plan that we want to see take place, and no one's talking about it. Like, you're just gonna leave that and no one touches it? You kind of gotta touch that, right? When Kira pops Maul up and he's like Crimson Dawn, and you got to go here and do this other mission, and I feel like it's gonna tie into Lando and Solo, and like you said, Jabba and Solo and everybody.
I hope so. That'd be super cool. I would love it. All right, what other news am I missing? Because my phone's a mess. I usually snapshot stuff.
You're not going to cover this because you don't. You said you could care less, but the Bad Batch comes out on May the 4th.
No, go ahead, talk about it.
Well, we know that it takes place around the same time as Revenge of the Sith, because we see before and after shots in the trailers of Order 66. And we know the Bad Batch, we were introduced to them briefly in the Clone Wars, but now we're going to really dive deep into these characters and into their character arcs and see what the plot is. And I'm just excited because it revolves around Revenge, like around the time of Order 66 and the Purge, and then like the aftermath that we may not have really seen yet, or parts of it that we haven't seen yet outside of Clone Wars Season 7 and Rogue One, and the video game Fallen Order and some books and comics. But like, really, what was the immediate aftermath to Order 66? And I think we're going to get a lot of that in Bad Batch. I'm hoping. I could be totally wrong, and it's a bunch of shitty cartoon episodes, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be really cool. So, but we'll see. On May the 4th is the first episode, so we'll see.
Yeah, pretty far away, but not really.
Right. And dude, there's no other Star Wars to look forward to right now, so it's like all I got. Like,
well, there's the books, and I hear there's like a rock character. Really makes me want to read rock character.
You mean like Dwayne Johnson or like A-Rock?
No, like I just saw it on Twitter. Apparently, there's like a character that's a rock.
Oh man.
And I don't mean like the Thing, Fantastic Four. I mean like a rock.
I gave up on High Republic, man, only because I kept falling asleep, and I've got so much other media I want to catch up on, including video games, before reading like this Charles Soule book. So I kind of just put it aside. Like, Emily needs to give me the Cliff Notes again, but I'm kind of not High Republic. I'm not on the High Republic juice yet.
I will never be able to get excited about a book. I mean, it had a Wookiee with a lightsaber, and I didn't read it. You cannot take my two favorite things in Star Wars, right?
Mm-hmm.
A Wookiee / Chewbacca and lightsabers. You put them together, and you said, Johnny, the book said to me, it said, Johnny, your two favorite things are in this book, Wookiees and lightsabers, and we put them together for you. There is a Jedi Wookiee with a lightsaber. You should read this. And I said, nah, son, nah. So if the Wookiee with the lightsaber didn't make me read, I sure as hell ain't going to read because of a fucking rock co-pilot in a ship.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
No. But, listen, people will enjoy it, and I love that they do. If there's anything canon-wise that's going to affect the way that I view the Star Wars films, like Rey has a aunt, let me know.
Yeah.
You know, that has powers and shit, and she's wrecking havoc in the galaxy. Let me know. That'd be cool to know. That's kind of like how I know all the expanded universe shit that I know.
True.
People would tell me about it, and then I'd be like, wow, that actually sounds pretty cool. Let me Wikipedia this dude Thrawn. So, like, now I pretty much know what I need to know about Thrawn. I didn't have to read a fucking book for it. I don't read. Yeah. It's a terrible habit.
Mm.
No, I'm just kidding. If people like it, you like it. I can't really listen to music for like long periods of time either. like back in the day, like people be like, "Yo, I'm gonna listen to the." I can't even think of an album. I'm listening to the White Album over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like nah. Like when I'm in the car, I'll bump a couple pop hits and then I'm out.
That's it.
But you, I can see you. You're that guy that would like listen to house music like with no words and just listen to it for hours. Is that you?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Just
in so many beats. Yeah. I've calmed down in my older age. I don't do it really anymore, but I do I have my moments where I'll do like a 2 or 3 hour run, but no.
Like what's the point of it? Just listening to that music and not dance or have lyrics.
You get into a groove in your head. I dance in my mind.
Listen, I don't mean to sit high on my
I get it.
My soapbox here. I'm really judging a lot of people about books and house music, but I also have my weird quirks. Like I fucking love like Justin Bieber right now. His new songs are fucking awesome. With Chance the Rapper, that one.
I don't know if I heard it yet, but I respect that, man. I mean, you know what a big Michael Jackson fan I am. I could listen to MJ all day.
But Michael Jackson is a icon, like a worldwide icon. So when you say I like Michael Jackson, no one looks at you funny. Yeah. When a grown man, such as myself,
but Bieber's older now. Bieber's like mid-20s. Like he's a man. He's not like it's not like a teeny bop thing. It's like he's cool. You know, he's rhyming with Chance and he's with Drake. He's doing songs with Drake and he's cool. I think Bieber's cool, man. I don't hate on the Biebs, bro.
Don't hate on the Biebs.
Nah.
I'm a believer.
There's a few songs where it just got played out because the radio played it out. Like I'm sorry or whatever.
Good song. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, it is a good song, but it's just played out for me.
Yeah. So as I make fun of other people, feel free to make fun of me for my Justin Bieber love. Like you saying you like Michael Jackson is like me saying I like Leonardo DiCaprio. Like they're icons. Like of course people like them. We're just
like,
very
I
enthusiastic.
got like action figures and posters, and I got.
You have a Michael Jackson action figure? Does he transform?
And, well, I had a Moonwalker figure that used to, but you see, can you look on the very top shelf there? See a few of them, very, very top shelf by the ceiling.
No, but that's pretty impressive.
There's a few of them up there.
What are those, video games?
Yeah, that's my video game collection.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been collecting video games since like I was 10. I got a lot of video games. That's why I don't collect. That's why I have a collecting problem. So that's why I don't collect Star Wars figures like you do, because I would not be married. Like I would be swimming in. There's just way too much Star Wars stuff to collect, and like I'm a completionist, and I would collect. Like you see me even with Transformers, you're like, Mike, you don't need to buy all that shit. Just buy the Hot Toys and just buy the G1 shit. And like I can't help myself. I just buy everything Transformers. So it's like
if you love it, you love it.
I know, but that's why I don't collect Star Wars. In case anyone's wondering, Star Wars is my number one, but I can't because it's too much for my mind to even take in because I want it all.
Yeah, I like when we started this podcast. You remember me and Hawes would like chase down the Black Series stuff. Like it just got to a point where like you said, we're all kind of like completionists to a point, and not only did it never stop, and it was never going to stop, it like became too hard to find, and then then I fell in love with the vintage, and knowing that there's an end in sight with the vintage to a point, you know, is what part of the allure. Like I now have every vintage Star Wars action figure loose. So it's like, then now what do you do? Mm-hmm. So I collect, you know,
carded.
I have started carded. I have the first Chewbacca ever made.
Wow.
Paid a little bit of money for that. That was before the new house. And it's graded, so it ain't going anywhere. I have like 3 or 4 carded. But yeah, you're right, Mike. That's the next step. Like now, like okay, bitch, you got those fucking loose. Now get them carded, and and variants. Like a famous variant is the Return of the Jedi Luke with the blue lightsaber. Like I have that with the one with the green lightsaber. You know, and there's other variants that are a lot of money and stuff. So, you know, I'll collect now. I'll start like knocking out variant. But I took a break after I dropped that big check on that vinyl Cape Jawa. I was like, all right, I'm good for a long time now.
Yep.
But I'm starting to itch. But you know what I gotta do? Not that I have any money because of the house, but I gotta get a legit movie replica of Captain America's shield. Like I need that.
You do need that, and you need it signed. You need it signed by Chris Evans.
I don't know if I ever meet him. I mean, I'm sure I don't know if I can ask Chris Evans for his autograph. Like I think about this all the time. Like I don't think like people like Chris Evans, who I love, Leonardo DiCaprio, who I might have to see a psychiatrist. I love him so much sometimes. That's a joke, everybody. I don't think I would ask them for their autograph. I would definitely get a picture.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, dude, like, can I get a quick selfie with you? And they'll say, yeah, cool. You know, but like, I don't know if I can get an autograph. I think the selfie is the new autograph. What do you think?
True. I like that. I would, if I had to choose, I would rather a picture more than anything. So that makes sense.
I mean, like, because if you get the shield signed, like, you know, when he's signing it, he's like, this shit's gonna be on eBay.
Yeah.
And I don't want him to think that. So
right.
I'll just take the picture. And yeah, I gotta get that.
Gotta get that shield.
I gotta get that shield.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they're a lot of money.
Like the real deal, right? Studio series, whatever.
Well, EFX makes one, but like, there's independent artists, like on Etsy and shit, that make it better than that.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but they're like $400 or $500. And then same thing with the Thor hammer. Like, there's artists out there that make them better than like the people who have like the company license, Marvel license. And then I always want more Master Replica lightsabers, but the fucking price on those is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I know. That's $1,000 right there for like, or if I wanted to get like the 2 lightsabers I want to get, or 3, I want to get Obi-Wan Kenobi's from the prequels, meaning like episode 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Darth Maul's lightsaber I really want, and I don't have Luke's from Return of the Jedi, but like Luke's is going for over $2,000. And the Maul one is about $1,000, and then the Obi-Wan Kenobi I can probably get for like $600-700.
Yeah.
Because it's a prequel, sabers don't sell as well.
Right. You definitely need the Luke Skywalker though.
It's a lot of money. You're putting pressure on me here, buddy.
I know.
I would get the Maul.
Like, time, not today, but eventually.
I would get the Maul before Luke one, because the Obi-Wan Kenobi that I have is from episode 3. So it's shiny.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks a lot like Luke's. Right. So like in my mind, I mean they're so similar. So like when they display in my house, it looks like it almost looks the same. Yeah. So I would probably go the opposite and get like the Darth Maul one, which, you know, is just stunning. It's huge. I love Darth Maul. My favorite part of all prequels is when he lights up the double blade for the first time.
I know, dude. Wouldn't it be awesome to see him in live action in the Lando show? Bring Ray Park back and have him fucking do backflips and shit.
I think Ray Park has some issues. I think they might bring someone else in to play Maul. Whatever happened? Didn't he like? Or was that an accident? What did Ray Park do? Something about he sent like a hate video out because he broke up with his girlfriend or something. It was like a sex act or something. I don't want to get sued. I'm guessing. I think it was something like that. Didn't he like angrily post a video of him and his ex?
I remember it.
In an axe.
I remember his. Was it no? There's so much today. I get confused. Now I'm thinking of Chris Evans' penis, but then it was Chris Evans, but Ray Park put some hate shit out there. There was like "fuck you, bitch" or something, some verbal abuse, and then a sex. He was having sex with somebody, or there was like there was penetration in a video.
Whoa! Easy. Family show. Jesus, you just crossed the line a little bit. Just that. I would rather have you just said fucking. Like, just the fact that you said the P word, it was just made it awkward for me. I don't remember it
better
either.
Than cursing. Anyway.
I don't want to get sued up. I don't want to get sued. I don't know if it was better than cursing. Because the way you said it was just like, it was medically awkward.
Sorry. Well,
no, I know it's my issue.
Phil, bleep it out. I know you're busy, but bleep it out. Bleep it out, or say it, or just talk over me and say Mike said the P word.
Bill is editing a show, right? About like a reality show on yachts.
Yeah.
And it gets dirty.
It's great. It's like a train wreck show, reality show on Bravo, kind of like Housewives, but it's about like the people who work on these charters that charter rich people out on yachts, and like the whole crew, like there's like drama and drinking and spiciness. Gotta watch my mouth now. Below Deck Sailing Yacht, Monday nights at 9 Eastern. Check it out.
You want to check out the Facebook page, see if we got any last minute questions?
Oh crap, yes. So, I asked you guys if you have any good stuff for us tonight. Vic Kazube says, you guys should record a show while being on Facebook Live. Vic, we would do that, but I don't think Johnny and I have figured out how to go Facebook Live when we're in different locations. And it's like, there's a way to do it, but we haven't looked into it yet. So, Johnny, maybe if you want me to do that this week, I can figure that out.
I mean, if you want, but like, I would be very depressed if like no one watched and like one person watched, because like when I see these people do their Facebook lives, and I click on just to check in, and it's just like one viewer, and I'm that one viewer, or it's me and another person, I'm just like, oh, I feel so bad for everybody, and I usually leave.
Well.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is like I don't want to be that guy with like 0 to no viewers.
Well, what I'll say to that is a lot of streamers are streaming in multiple places at one time. So they're streaming like Steel, he's on YouTube, Facebook, and like 2 or 3 other streaming places at one time. So even though there's usually only 30 or 40 of us who watch Steel live on Facebook, there's another 30 or 40 like in different places. So the numbers you can't really. So there's that, but
that's my thing. Like Steel gets a lot of people to watch. Like that's not us. Like the number will say 0 or 1. I know, but like I don't want to feel like an idiot. Like
we got to start.
We're on Facebook Live and no one's watching.
If we do it one time and then we do it 2 times and then 3 times, that's how you get more people every time. You get retention and then you get word of mouth that we're going to be live. Like we can't hop it on people 1 week we're going to be live and they can't make it, and then like then people will know every Saturday that we'll be live. That's my point. If we try it, we could do it once. I think we should try it. Maybe.
I mean, I got your back. If you want to try it, I'll try it.
All right, let's move along. Buddy Rick Villanueva wants to know: would you rather eat a handful? Would you rather eat handfuls of M&Ms or fist fight Johnny's square toe knuckles? I think I'd rather eat handfuls of M&Ms, because handfuls of M&Ms are really good. I ate a box of Oreos tonight. I won't comment on the other option right now. I love you, Johnny, by the way.
It's okay. I have huge feet and hands.
You do, and that's probably a good thing. Being a man with big hands and big feet. I gotta start putting these out earlier if we're gonna do this because we're not getting much tonight.
I know. I have right hands. Daisy Ridley has huge hands.
You do have huge hands. I mean, it's literally taking up my whole screen.
I do. I have huge hands. I can palm a basketball, which
Wow.
is odd for a 5'10" dude.
That's pretty good. If you got any ups, can you jam? Can you rim?
No. I can get the net.
You get the net.
I can get the net with ease. I can't get the rim. No, but I have big hands and feet. And apparently, according to Sabrina and Emily, they're disgustingly nasty feet.
I didn't say that. I said they look like the Hulk's feet, but I think that's pretty cool, actually.
My wife actually, Sabrina is the one who like gave them the nickname Hulk feet. Because not like they're just like, when people say like, oh, you have big feet, they think length, right? Like my feet have length, but then like they're also like twice the width of like a human being's foot. That's where like it looks like the Hulk feet, like just like comes down on you.
Right.
But I have amazing balance though, so thank you, Hulk feet.
That is true. I could see that being definitely improving agility and dexterity in athletics. And
it's like standing on a surfboard. Like I ain't going anywhere.
Right. All right, moving along. We got to do this. I'm sorry, we have to do it. Bill says, the name's Bill Beck, and I'm the Mike Puncher. It's time to wrap breakfast and get ready for lunch. My question's for Mike Pappas because I'm in the mood. What's your favorite motherfucking food? You heard? My favorite food.
That was really impressive.
That was from Bill.
Dude, you crushed that. No, but you delivered it like very well.
Oh, thank you.
How did you know it was like meant to be delivered like that?
Because while you were talking about how you crush things with your feet and stuff, I was practicing in my head. See?
Well, that's thanks for listening. But no, that was
No,
awesome.
I was still
I'm kidding.
I multitask brained.
That was awesome.
So yeah, I got to start getting these out earlier so we get better stuff. Do we have any emails?
No, we haven't like asked people for emails in a long time. Hey guys, please write emails. Let me check the email. What are the odds that I open this up and there's an email? Nothing. I ain't got shit. Here, there's this guy named Nicholas Hanna who wants to come on our show so we can like plug his book. I am an indie author looking to expand the promotion of my book, Paradox of Heroes. All right, that's a solid maybe.
Okay.
But my buddy Magnus, who has been a long time listener of pretty much everything, in our like little like podcast circles, he wrote a book which I purchased, and we'll have him on soon so he can discuss his book, and it's very inexpensive and he spent a lot of time on it, and I'm real excited to read it. And you guys know how I feel about reading, but I'm definitely going to read this because he's my friend and I shall support him.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah. But like we never know if we're like recording till like last minute.
Yeah.
And that's why like it's hard to like book guests.
Right.
It's like, yeah, maybe we're going to be doing it Friday or Saturday. Maybe. But we're trying to do every other week. That's why, that's why the show went on without Emily.
But like,
I didn't want to go I didn't want to go 3 weeks without a show.
No, but sometimes we could do weeks back to back once in a while. It's not like we can't do that if we feel like it, or if there's like big news. We could do that.
No, yeah, I mean absolutely. Like if you ever want to do a show, I'm down.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that's it. It's almost 9 o'clock, and you got to run.
Wait, hold on. Did you get a PS5 yet? Got one? Bye-bye.
I got one.
Yes.
Listen to this. I'm gonna wreck. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap it up as if it's a present for me. And I'm gonna open it up and be like, "Oh shit, look what I got, guys!" And then just watch them freak out. Like I'll post the video.
Wait, did you get another controller? You have 2 controllers?
Yeah, I fucking got like a $700 bundle.
Well, yeah, I know it sucks, but at least you got. They need that controller anyway, and they're gonna want Spider-Man anyway.
Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah.
Yeah, so you might as well.
Yeah.
When's their birthday?
It was February 3rd.
Right. So, that's right. It's 4 days before mine. So,
Yeah.
all right, that's awesome. You're a good dad.
I try.
Dude, you have to play this zombie mode with me in Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty. There's a zombies mode, and we could team up, and we fight against the computer as all these zombies come at us. But it's like really, really cool.
Oh, I definitely will.
Yeah, we got to play that because you never had a PlayStation. You always had Xbox, so now you can play with me.
Correct.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, awesome.
Wait, what am I gonna watch this week? There's nothing to watch.
Well, I've been watching The Wire. I like text Emily about it because she's seen it before, and this is my first time seeing it.
Yeah.
So I'll be done with that by the next time we talk, and then I think I might watch Oz.
Well, you're doing all HBO.
Well, because I have HBO Max, so
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen everything on Disney Plus. Like,
Yeah.
Netflix hasn't really been killing it lately.
I know. So we're and then we'll wrap up. We're 2 weeks away from Snyder Cut. We're 3.5 weeks away from Mortal Kombat. And then,
Mortal Kombat.
And then I think there's some other things I'm excited for, but I can't remember now. But we'll talk about them next
You
time.
know what you should do, and Emily probably wants no part of this.
What?
We should watch Mortal Kombat together for the second viewing and do like a commentary.
I would love that.
And we'll be like, all right, everyone, press play now.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do that.
I would love to do that.
All right, cool.
Super. Oh wait, did you see the Mortal Kombat or animation show I told you to watch on HBO Max?
No, I will though. I will. It's on my list. It's on my
Scorpion's Revenge.
queue.
Good. Awesome.
My little star thing they make you press.
Yep.
My huge hands. Phone home, Mikey. Mikey, how many days sober?
154.5.
Love it.
Yeah.
And so you're leaving early tonight because you have to do what?
I'm going to watch a movie with my wife and with Jenny and my sponsor and my kids, like group people, and we're gonna watch like it's a movie. James Woods plays Bill Wilson, who's the guy who wrote the Big Book in AA, and like he's like a crazy drunk, and then he finds like Jesus, and then writes like the Alcoholics Anonymous book. We're gonna go watch that movie. I never saw it. It's supposed to be good.
So yeah, let me know.
James Woods is a freak. It's gonna be great.
He's a very good actor, and a very big and an asshole.
Yeah, he's an asshole and he's insane.
He's an asshole, but he is a good actor. So.
Oh, you want to watch a good movie?
Yeah.
Bloodfather with Mel Gibson and the guy from Shameless,
William H. Macy.
William H. Macy, yeah, he's his sponsor. William H. Macy is Mel Gibson's sponsor. It's a badass movie though. Mel Gibson. Bloodfather. He fucks up some Mexican cartels. It's really cool.
All right, cool. Being Mel Gibson, I was surprised to hear the word cartel after that.
I know.
It's like it's hard to watch Mel Gibson movies and not think about like the racist asshole like he kind of acted like. You know, everyone says he's kind of like turned the corner, but hard to forget some of the messed up shit he's said like several times. I know. Like not like one mistake like in a drunken stupor, but like no man, like doubled down, kept going, brought up other shit. Like Jesus, Mel Gibson, Jesus.
He's a dick. I know.
But you know, we'll see. I'll check it out. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. This episode has been brought to you by Ovaltine, and we will see you to the next one. I'm trying to stop it. I can't find the button. Here we go. All right. See you later, guys.